For the Royal Princess Anne, she has opened up the room and opened up her schedule to do something she rarely does.
Of not just interest, but of service, of understanding, the way that people and communities want to live their lives.
Royal drama explodes as Princess Anna takes Queen Camilla to court for defaming King Charles. This bold legal move has sent shockwaves through the monarchy, hinting at secrets long buried beneath the royal facade. The once unbreakable royal unity now faces a looming threat, with centuries-old traditions trembling on the edge. Stay tuned, because if these journals come out, everything could fall apart. The Queen's last wishes. Now, this whole mess did not start overnight. It has been building for a while, with whispers and side-eyes exchanged at those grand royal gatherings. Word on the street is that the late monarch left behind some pretty specific instructions before her passing, instructions that are not exactly being followed to the letter, and here is where it gets juicy. Princess Anna supposedly has access to private journals that the former queen wrote, detailing her worries about where things were headed. A hidden truth written long ago waits to break the uneasy peace of the kingdom, but not before every secret is revealed in the dark. The reigning consort, for her part, has not exactly been the crowd favorite since her rise in the royal ranks. Sure, she has worked hard to win public approval, but let us not forget how rocky her journey has been. From scandalous headlines to tense public appearances, she has had her fair share of drama. And now, with this lawsuit looming, things are only getting messier. People are already taking sides, with some standing firmly by Anna's side, claiming she is only doing what is right to protect her mother's legacy. This is not just about personal grudges either. It is about power, influence, and who gets to shape the future of the monarchy. With King Charles caught in the middle, he is facing what might be the toughest decision of his reign so far, choosing between his sister and his wife. Talk about a rock and a hard place. Behind closed doors, things are reportedly getting pretty tense. Late-night meetings, secret strategy sessions, and a whole lot of finger-pointing seem to be the new normal at the palace. Senior insiders describe the atmosphere as almost unbearable, with everyone walking on eggshells. Some even say that this could be the biggest crisis the monarchy has faced since that infamous abdication scandal way back when. Adding fuel to the fire are rumors that Kate Middleton has been quietly supporting Princess Anna. While she has not come out and said anything outright, her actions speak louder than words. At a recent royal event, she apparently did not curtsy to the consort, which sent shockwaves through the crowd. It might seem like a small gesture, but in royal circles it is a huge deal. It is a subtle but pointed way of saying, "I am not on your side." Meanwhile, younger members of the royal family are also stepping into the spotlight. With modern ideas and a fresh perspective, they are ready to shake things up. William and Kate, in particular, are being seen as the future of the monarchy, a future that looks a lot different from the one envisioned by the Queen's successor. They are all about keeping things relevant and relatable, which is not exactly the consort's style. And let us not forget the public's role in all of this. People are not just sitting back and watching quietly. They are voicing opinions, taking sides, and making it clear that they care about how this all plays out. Social media is buzzing with debates and speculations, with hashtags trending and countless posts dissecting every little detail. It is a level of public scrutiny that the monarchy has not faced before, and it is forcing them to be more transparent than ever. Financial matters are another sticking point. With the monarchy under increasing pressure to justify its expenses, this latest scandal is not exactly helping their case. Critics are questioning why public funds should support an institution that seems to be falling apart from the inside. In response, there is talk of cutting down on lavish spending and focusing more on charity work that benefits the public directly. As for the consort, she is in a tough spot. Her reputation is taking a hit, and she is being painted as the villain by some. Reports suggest that even her closest allies are starting to distance themselves, wary of being caught up in the controversy. It is not a great look for someone who is supposed to be one of the most respected figures in the royal family. Despite the chaos, some see this as an opportunity for positive change. Princess Anna's bold move could force the monarchy to confront issues they have been avoiding for years. Transparency, accountability, and modernization might finally become more than just buzzwords. If they play their cards right, this crisis could lead to a stronger, more relevant institution. Of course, it is not going to be easy. There are still plenty of traditionalists who think that airing dirty laundry in public is the worst possible move. They are worried that too much change too fast could do more harm than good. But with public opinion shifting and younger royals pushing for progress, it is clear that things cannot stay the same forever. Meanwhile, more details about the late monarch's private journals continue to emerge. Insiders claim that the former ruler had serious concerns about the consort's growing influence and the potential impact on the royal family's image. These journals allegedly contain notes from private conversations, observations from key events, and even specific instructions on how she wanted certain matters handled after her passing. If these documents are as revealing as sources suggest, they could play a pivotal role in Princess Anna's legal battle. Tensions within the palace are not just limited to the immediate family either. Senior aides and longtime staff members are reportedly divided over how to handle the situation. Some believe that siding with Anna is the best way to preserve the late Queen's legacy, while others argue that supporting the consort is crucial for maintaining stability. The lack of a clear consensus has only added to the sense of unease. On the public front, support for Princess Anna appears to be growing. Many see her as a defender of tradition and a voice for those who feel that the monarchy has lost its way. Her no-nonsense attitude and history of loyal service to the crown have earned her a loyal following, both within royal circles and among the general public. This groundswell of support could prove to be a significant factor as the legal proceedings unfold. Meanwhile, the consort's camp is scrambling to control the narrative. Public relations experts have been brought in to manage the fallout, and there is talk of a major media campaign to improve her image. Whether this will be enough to turn the tide remains to be seen, but it is clear that her team is taking the threat seriously. In the midst of all this, King Charles finds himself in an increasingly difficult position. Known for his diplomatic approach, he has always tried to keep the peace within his family. However, this latest crisis may be more than he can handle. Balancing the demands of his role as monarch with his personal loyalties is proving to be a nearly impossible task. Some insiders speculate that he may be forced to make a public statement in an attempt to quell the growing unrest. Adding another layer of complexity is the involvement of the younger generation of royals. William and Kate, as well as their children, represent the future of the monarchy. Their actions and decisions in the coming months could have a lasting impact on the institution. William, in particular, is seen as a key figure in shaping the monarchy's future direction. His close relationship with his grandmother and his commitment to modernizing the royal family make him a crucial player in this unfolding drama. Kate Middleton's role cannot be underestimated either. As one of the most popular members of the royal family, her influence carries significant weight. Her decision to align herself with Princess Anna has been widely interpreted as a sign of support for the late Queen's vision of a more traditional yet modern monarchy. This move has further isolated the consort and strengthened Anna's position. Even outside the palace, the ripple effects of this crisis are being felt. Politicians, commentators, and royal experts are all weighing in, offering their opinions on what this means for the future of the monarchy. Some see it as a necessary reckoning, while others worry that it could weaken the institution beyond repair. Whatever the outcome, it is clear that this is a defining moment in the history of the British royal family. As tensions continue to mount, all eyes are on the upcoming court proceedings. Legal experts are already speculating on what evidence Princess Anna might present and how the consort's team will respond. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications, not just for the individuals involved, but for the monarchy as a whole. As tensions rise, the royal family faces an even deeper rift. Internal drama and public debate. Princess Anne has been throwing shade at King Charles, blaming Queen Camilla for various issues within the royal family. Word on the street is that Anne isn't thrilled with how things have been unfolding since the new queen took her place. She feels her brother has allowed his wife to take control, which, according to Anne, is causing problems and tarnishing the family's image. Insiders report that Anne didn't hold back during a private conversation, expressing concern that the monarch's spouse has gained too much influence over him. Allegedly, Anne hinted that the Queen's approach has created rifts within the family and harmed their public standing. She reportedly suggested that her way of handling matters doesn't align with the values the family has upheld for generations. Anne was said to have been particularly blunt, accusing her brother of allowing his consort to alienate others and damage the crown's reputation for personal gain. The tension didn't end there. Anne further accused the Queen of fostering a negative atmosphere within the family, especially among senior members. From Anne's perspective, the Queen's demeanor has turned the family into a battlefield. Reports suggest she was quite critical, claiming that trust among the public has been eroded because of her brother's decision to give his wife too much authority. To Anne, this issue transcends family disputes. It's about what the monarchy stands for and how it is perceived by the world. Meanwhile, Charles didn't take his sister's remarks lightly. He reportedly remained composed but made it clear he was displeased. He defended his partner, insisting she has been loyal and hardworking in supporting the family. The king apparently pointed out that if there were existing issues, they didn't begin with her. He implied that she is being unfairly scapegoated for problems that were already brewing before she assumed her current role. This heated disagreement between Anne and Charles has fueled public debate. People are choosing sides. Some back Anne, praising her for standing up for tradition, while others support Charles and his wife, believing they are striving to modernize the monarchy. Social media has been abuzz with the discussions on who's right and what's best for the royal family's future. Despite the internal drama, the royals are still trying to present a united front during public engagements. Recently, Princess Charlotte impressed many by displaying leadership and kindness at only 9 years old. During a significant royal event, Charlotte stepped in to comfort a young activist who was feeling overwhelmed, earning widespread admiration. Many drew comparisons between her and her late grandmother, Princess Diana, who was renowned for her ability to connect deeply with people. Charlotte's moment in the spotlight was more than a simple gesture. It signaled hope for a revitalized monarchy. Her speech on unity and environmental stewardship struck a chord with audiences both locally and globally. Many viewed it as proof that the monarchy still has the potential to evolve and stay relevant. With her composure and innate charm, some are already speculating that she could grow into a prominent global figure, bridging cultural divides and advocating for important causes. While the royal family grapples with internal discord, moments like Charlotte's inspire hope. They demonstrate that the monarchy still has the capacity to lead with empathy and authenticity. Although Anne's criticism has highlighted the cracks within the institution, Charlotte's actions remind the public of its potential to improve and move forward. Behind the scenes, however, things remain tense. The Queen Consort reportedly feels burdened by the negative portrayal she's received in these royal conflicts. Those close to her say she feels unfairly criticized, but remains committed to her role, focusing on her duties and standing by her husband. Just when tensions seem to ease, new events threaten to deepen the divide. Anne's intense fight for the crown's integrity. Anne, meanwhile, continues to be perceived by many as the monarchy's moral compass. Known for her directness and unwavering loyalty to royal values, she resonates with those who believe the institution should remain anchored in tradition. Royal experts note that her candor appeals to those who fear the monarchy may be drifting too far from its foundational principles. On the other side, supporters of Charles and his wife argue that clinging rigidly to outdated traditions won't help the monarchy survive in today's world. They believe the couple is making necessary changes to keep the institution relevant. Despite facing criticism, the Queen Consort has actively participated in various causes and taken her role seriously, earning respect from those who appreciate her efforts. As this ongoing conflict continues to unfold, public focus has increasingly turned to Charlotte. Her composure and compassion at Westminster Abbey left a lasting impression, with many viewing her as a beacon of hope for the monarchy's future. Even skeptics of the institution have acknowledged her maturity and grace under pressure. Royal observers are closely monitoring how the situation will develop. Will Anne and Charles find a way to reconcile? Can the family unite despite their differences? While no one knows for sure, one thing is clear: Princess Charlotte's actions have given the public something positive to focus on amid the turmoil. For now, the royal family is striving to maintain stability through public appearances and charitable endeavors. The hope is that the younger generation, led by Charlotte and her siblings, will inject fresh energy into the institution. With her multilingual abilities and charismatic presence, Charlotte is already being viewed as a potential future ambassador who could help the monarchy connect with a broader, more diverse audience. Despite the ongoing strife, moments like Charlotte's offer a glimmer of optimism. While Anne pushes for accountability and adherence to tradition, her brother and his partner continue to chart a path toward modernization. The challenge ahead lies in bridging the gap between these contrasting visions and finding a future that honors both heritage and the need for progress. Whether they succeed or not, the world will be watching. Anne's commitment to upholding Queen Elizabeth's legacy resonates with those who feel the monarchy has strayed too far from its roots. Her advocates see her as a guardian of tradition, unafraid to voice her concerns when things seem off course. Although her approach may be blunt, many believe it's what the institution needs during such a pivotal time. Conversely, those who support Charles and the Queen Consort argue that adaptation is crucial for the monarchy's survival. They acknowledge the challenges the couple faces, but appreciate their dedication to maintaining the monarchy's relevance in a rapidly changing world. Amid the ongoing tension, it's Charlotte who stands out as a symbol of hope. Her ability to handle high-pressure situations with poise and empathy has impressed both critics and supporters of the monarchy. Many believe she represents the future of the royal family, a future where tradition and modernity can coexist harmoniously. Charlotte's recent acts, including her comforting gesture and heartfelt speech, have earned her widespread admiration. People envision her as a future leader who could help the monarchy evolve while remaining true to its core values. With her charm and diplomatic potential, she seems well-suited to represent the institution on a global stage. Meanwhile, the Queen Consort continues to fulfill her role quietly, focusing on her charitable commitments and avoiding public confrontations. Those close to her say she prefers to let her actions speak rather than engage in public disputes. As Charlotte rises in prominence, could her growing popularity overshadow senior royals, reshaping the future of the monarchy itself? Share your thoughts below, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe.